Digest.
It's
Welcome
me.
to the Oval Office. Come on in.
The man in the iron lung with a fake Northern Irish accent. Hey, Daddy-O. Keeping it groovy in the halls of power. Oh, nice. Nice to be drawing you did there, Joe.
On
Is it
Inauguration Day, the outgoing president has to be out by, I think, noon or 10 o'clock in the morning. Incoming can't come until 4 o'clock. So you can
Is somebody
decide what
working this guy
furniture
from
and
behind?
decorations you want in the Oval Office. I had asked my brother to help me
All
set
right.
up my office in here on the rug and the furniture because he's a better architect than I am.
Oh, is he? Maybe be a better president. I mean, he's most of the time conscious.
Replica in terms of dimensions of the Oval Office, and so you go out there. And
I really wish I hadn't
furniture and rugs you
turned the
want, see what
volume
it
down
looks
on this
like.
bit.
And so my brother knows my taste extremely well. I love
Don't
this
Lego
rug.
people
I
stand
love
like
the
this
color
guy with the
blue.
hands.
That's the one thing I knew I wanted.
Maybe you
The
can
rest,
click him
my
down
brother
to all the
was
other
helpful,
presidents.
and he had
As sort of a
called good friend
presidential
John
human
Meacham,
caterpillar.
presidential historian, for some help.
All right. Oh, it's Colonel Sanders.
I've spent more time with the Chinese leader than any other head of state. And he asked
Oh,
me,
that's
"Can you
nice.
define America?" I said, "Yes, I can. In one word,
Oh,
I mean it.
is
Possibilities.
This is beautiful.
Possibilities. We
Everyone
Americans
start
think
crying.
Anything is possible when we do it together.
Oh,
And that's
always
why
trust this
John
guy.
Meacham
Everything he
helped my
said
brother
is
pick
coming
out
from his
those
heart.
5 portraits up there.
He
It's all about
practiced in the mirror.
possibilities. There's not a single thing we can't do.
Yeah. It's a balance
This
of
was
budget
the
you're half with.
desk that John Kennedy had. And remember that famous picture where
No.
John, his son, where he came out from under the desk? Well, he comes out
Wait.
this door here.
Was all the CIA in the desk too?
Climbed out. Well, I have a little grandson.
He escaped from
and
their
what I
child
decided
trafficking
to do
scheme.
When we came in here, let me show you.
Oh, that's
And that's
nice.
my grandson. Always
Aw.
underneath the desk.
Have you done a DNA
It's
check?
really an incredible office. I chose the things that sort of represent why I got into public life to begin with.
Money, power,
I wanted to be able to
loose
sit at my
woman.
desk, but I looked down to see
How
the
did your
people that
legs
I
fit
had.
under that?
One was Dr. Martin Luther King.
Oh, it's
the
Otis
other was
Redding.
Bobby Kennedy. Then I have a woman
James
who
Dean.
refused to move to the back of the bus.
Oh, it's Otis Redding
Rosa
again.
Parks. I have her bust in here as well.
Oh, that's
One other
nice.
person
We've
that
seen
was
your
from
old
out there.
speeches, Joe. We know you're
This is
lying through your
Cesar
teeth.
Chavez of the farm
Hey,
workers. And
nice
he was
hair.
Organizing farm workers in the southern part of my state.
I think
at
you
the
need
time. And I
to organize a
supported him.
new
I never
wig
met him,
supplier.
but I supported what he was doing. It cost me
Sure you
something
do.
more. But I
Oh,
admired the hell out
a
of
man of his principle. Oh, oh yeah. Oh,
This is the
Daddy-O.
love of
Colonel
my life
Sanders
and the wife
again.
of my love. This is my daughter Ashley on her wedding day, and we're dancing the dance of father and daughter.
I read her
This one
diary.
is really
You have one of her in the shower.
This is.
Oh,
my
this looks like a
wife
very,
and I
very bad
retired
thumbnail for the
vice
worst
president
porno
of
you've
the
ever seen in your life.
My mom, who admired Barack a lot, wasn't even
Oh.
supposed to be walking out on the stage, and they said, "And now the next
Yeah, he was-
president and vice president."
He was
of the
one of
United
them that
States,
could speak well
Barack
and
Obama
was
and
clean.
Joe Biden. And my mother grabs Barack's hand there, and look at the look on his face. She goes, "Come on, honey, it's going to be okay." She walked him out on stage. She never stopped being everybody's mom.
I wish I could go to a dinner
I
party
have
with this guy. He just
rugby
sounds like
ball
a...
over here. This is the all-Irish rugby team. I have 2
All
cousins
right.
who are stars on that team.
Still hanging on to that.
They gave me this ball.
I'm more Irish than you are.
Every time I've been
Just like a
sworn
sorta
into
do the
public
accent.
office, I've used this Bible.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
an incredible keepsake.
This is where I hide. This is where I hide Hunter's
for a
Class A
long
drugs.
time. By the way,
They never look in there. I don't know why.
I got to put that up because my kids went to Penn, and I was a professor at the university.
And like me, he had male
This moon
pattern
rock,
baldness.
Pretty cool. It's a little
Yeah.
rock from the moon.
They found this in my ear
This
last
is
year.
my '67 Corvette.
Took him 6 months
My
to
dad
notice.
Didn't have a lot of money, but he managed the dealership. So when I got married, he
Your
gave
father
this
was
to
a
me
used
gift.
car salesman. Who would have seen that one
When I
coming?
got elected president, Scranton decided to take Interstate 81, and
Oh.
the exit to Scranton used to be called the Central Scranton Expressway. They
Oh,
renamed it President
sexy.
Biden Expressway.
Isn't that beautiful? Scranton, you've made the big leagues.
Here that are consequence to me, and I think of all
Probably a
the
few people
incredible things
defecating on the side of that highway as we
over the
speak.
last couple hundred years.
I know that I have to go and
It's an incredible
nature.
honor to be here.
baseball, another man. Why do you have to
Let me
keep
show
showing
you
us your
back here.
drawing,
People
Joe?
don't get to go back here very often. I think
Okay.
these are great sketches.
This is
of
where I keep the
Frederick Douglass.
captives.
I have them put up in the wall here. There's a private office back here.
Isn't that the Grateful
This
Dead?
is where I come when I want to get away a little bit to work on a speech. There's a great.
No, he doesn't have any
portrait
bullet
of
holes in the
President
portrait.
Kennedy
That's
there.
nice.
The Kennedys didn't like it.
The
because
CIA
they
used that
looked
as
too
target
contemplative.
practice?
I think it's a great portrait of him. And on the
Yeah.
wall here, a lot of kids will send me these cartoons.
You keep
and I
showing
put
us
them
you're
up on the
drawing.
wall, and then I take pictures of them and send them to the families. Which
Keep
the
it in
kids
touch
get
with
a
the
kick out of.
kids.
I think they're really neat.
Yeah, I'll take a swerve on
This
that
is a
one if you don't
house
mind.
I was raised in Scranton, Pennsylvania, on North
Whoa, that's
Washington
whoa.
Avenue.
No, you're
Which,
from
by
the
the
wrong
way,
side of the tracks.
The last 3 blocks is the end of North Washington Avenue. They call Biden Way now. They renamed it.
It's Lego Man. Get somebody. Hopefully, he won't be able to operate the red button to the nuclear codes with those hands.
This is a private dining room. Not many people get to come back here.
Oh.
Barack and I used to have lunch for those 8 years, once a week in this room right here.
I can imagine
They
that
have a
was
lot of
rivetingly
personal
fun.
family photographs back there.
Joe, maybe you
a
shouldn't have
picture of
said
my
what you just said.
Son, Bo,
Barack,
who's passed away. That's my mom and my
You know,
dad.
I'm old school. I'm from Scranton,
darker
Pennsylvania, fighting Irish.
And here,
Yeah, Joe, you
there
told
are
me this
something
last
called
week, but
command coins.
maybe you could
Command
just
coins
stop
are given in the battlefield.
embarrassing the
They
shit
said
out of the
command
entire
coin.
administration. We'd appreciate that.
My command coin.
But Barack,
has on the back of it,
I'm old school. I'm
Bo's
fighting it. Yeah, you said that, but you said that about. Anyway.
And so I'm going to give you a copy.
I got my badges.
If in fact
You
next
like my
time I see you
badges?
don't have it, you have to buy the drinks. But you're in luck. I'm the only Irish you never met that's never had a drink in his life.
I told you he was fighting Irish. Yeah, my arse is fighting Irish
Do you
compared
wanna
to you,
see the
mate.
cabinet room? I want to show
No.
it to you. Come here.
Oh, yeah, groovy. Oh, daddy-o.
This is the cabinet room.
This is where we plan the color revolutions and where we overthrow
One
all
chair
the
here.
duly
It's
elected
about 2
governments.
inches
And
higher than every other chair.
this is where we go to make sure that Raytheon and
These chairs
Halliburton
are
get their
really,
cut,
really
and
heavy.
we skim off the
On the
top,
back
and
of
you
each
know.
chair is
How else can I afford
the
all my
name of
badges?
the department they
Those
represent.
badges don't come
This
cheap.
is the Secretary of Energy here in this chair.
Ooh,
But there's a lot of
he's
really
a bad boy,
incredible
so we
things that
put his
happen in
chair
this
up.
room. It's almost cathedral-like to me.
Yeah.
When we're in here, we're talking about things of enormous consequence.
Yeah. Like you give a flying anyway. Too
By the way,
bad,
there's a
too.
tradition in
Hey,
my
let's
office.
bomb Iran.
These sausages
Too
are
boo.
pushing
Hit me,
all
daddy-o. How about North Korea? Hit ho-pa. Hey, yeah, let's supply the Mujahideen with the guns to fight Russia.
Thanks for coming by.